Welcome back. My name is Nigel Schroeter, aka the Credit Sensei, aka the King of Navy Fed. And today we are here to talk about how you can go from having potentially bad credit, no credit, or even good credit, and somehow turn around your credit report to where you're seeing the numbers and the funding that you want to see. I'm going to be teaching you today how you will be able to get some top tier cards such as these two, the Navy Federal Flagship and the Navy Federal More Rewards cards with limits of up to 25,000 to start with, and potentially upwards of $75,000. So let's talk about this and talk about my journey and why I'm qualified to teach you all this. So I have coached hundreds of people, thousands of people here on YouTube to getting these high limit credit cards, and many of them starting out with poor credit, and ending up with having large limit cards of 5, 10, 20, 25, even $30,000 with Navy Federal and other financial institutions. Now, what is so great about this? Many of them start way back here with this card here. If you've never seen this card before, this is the Navy Federal in Rewards card. Now, this card is a secured card that's offered by Navy Federal, and it's a great way to start building your banking relationship with Navy Federal. All right, this is a revolutionary card. This card changes a lot of people's lives. If someone is familiar with this card, please drop down in the comments and let those who are new to the channel and those who are new to building their credit know how powerful this particular card is. All right, so the game plan. All right, if you are trying to build up your credit, rebuild your credit, or just get higher limits, and you're going into Navy Federal, what do you want to have on your credit profile? I'm going to tell you those key factors that are going to really matter and those factors that you can kind of hold off on. So you're going to want as clean of a profile as possible. So I know that, that can be a lot easier said than done. But like I said, I came back myself from the 500s. So I'm going to tell you that if you can dispute off, settle, pay to delete, whatever you have to do to get rid of those collections. Collections are going to be your first big factor in causing you to get denials. Collections are going to be your first big factor in changing your risk levels, which are going to affect your interest rates, which are also going to impact your limits. So if you can get rid of those collections and start off, that's going to be a great part. Now, the next thing that's very important is how you're currently managing the revolving credit that you have. So if you want them to give you a Amex card with a $10,000 limit, what you need to do is show them that you can manage the smaller cards that you have. All right, because the banks look at the numbers by percentages, and they look at those raw scores and say, okay, if this person can manage what they currently have, then they'll be able to manage more. So we're going to give them more. So if you have low utilization, I call low utilization 10% and under. However, the maximum number and the worst place that you ever want to be at utilization is 30%. So the best thing that you can do is start paying your cards down as early as possible. All right, now the next thing is as little missed payments as possible. No missed payments is going to be the best thing ever. Now, I have a video you guys can go back and watch that I did recently about how to avoid missing payments. Please go watch that video. It's going to help you with avoiding missing payments, and that can in turn save you a lot of struggle on your credit journey, as well as save you a lot of points on your credit score. Now, the next thing, you're going to want to have some credit age. I recommend having at least 6 months of credit age, and or a prior Navy Federal relationship. Having other products open with Navy Federal, for instance, the N Reward secured card, the secured loan, a checking account, savings account, any deposit account, CD, retirement accounts, any of those accounts where the bank can see your financial responsibility. They can see the amount of money that you're putting in. They can see your ability to repay the loan. And when you're doing that, that's going to increase your odds of approval as well as your odds of higher limits. Now, the next thing that you want to look into is your credit inquiries. All right, your credit inquiries. However, this is not the one to stress over. Okay, I see people stressed about their inquiries. If your profile looks great, regardless of inquiries, you will still get approved. Navy Federal is not very inquiry sensitive, and they actually do very well with approving people with high amounts of inquiries. So just keep that in mind. It will impact your limits. It will impact your interest rates. However, it's not the end of the world. And the biggest one of them all, your debt to income ratio. Your debt to income ratio is going to be your biggest impact, right? When you're applying for these cards, if you want high limits, you have to show them low amounts of debt. So the lower your debt to income ratio is, the lower amount of debt that you have, and the more money that you're reporting that you're making is going to allow you to get higher limits. So this is why we tell you guys, if you're over 21, take advantage of using household income. This is why we talk to you guys and we say, make sure that when you're applying for the cards that you're pre-qualified for and fit in your lane, okay? It's very important that you guys go check that pre-qualification. It's very important that you guys are looking into all of your options, because that's going to allow you the best opportunity at getting a higher limit. Now, if you guys haven't watched my prior videos on this, make sure to go back and watch some of those videos. Remember, this card is a lifesaver. Get that N Rewards card. Do that secured loan hack. Go back, watch that video, watch it step by step. Learn how to do that secured loan hack. Once you can do that trick and you're able to put these trade lines on your report, show a low DTI, show consistency, show payment history, show all these positive things reporting, you'd be surprised how quickly you can turn your credit around and turn it into getting 2,500, 5,000, 10,000, whatever the limit is on your card. All right. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.